We're back. We are going to dive in and get through the last bit of comics in this 100 comic book box I purchased on Amazon, but it is from Searchlight Comics, is the company that fulfilled it. Is that right what I say? They're the ones that provided the box via Amazon. They also have an eBay store, which I'll link or I'll have listed in the description box down below. They also have a physical brick and mortar location. I don't remember the actual address right off the top of my head, but I know it's in Butler, New Jersey. I didn't really go. It doesn't look like they have like an actual website. Their web activity is basically through Amazon. I think they have an Instagram and, of course, eBay. But they do have a physical location where I'm sure they sell comics. They probably get new comics as they're released and have them on a shelf where you can buy. But they also, it did say on their thing when I Googled them and it brought it up, they do buy comic book collections by appointment only. So if you have a big comic book collection you're looking to get rid of, Searchlight Comics might be a place for you to go. Obviously, if you live in an area, I mean, depending on how big your collection is and what the actual financial amount might be that you could sell it for, it might warrant, loading it up and driving, halfway across the country or, wherever you're at. Or, I mean, if it's a big enough collection, if you've got some high dollar comics in your collection, I can't speak for them. I'm just guessing, but I'm thinking, they might be willing to actually come to you to at least look at it. If you've got some high dollar comics in it, I don't know. But if you have a collection and you're looking to get rid of it, that might be a place where you might want to at least shoot them an email, comment on their Instagram, whatever, and find out for yourself. So far, I'm impressed with not only the condition of most of the comics. I've only seen maybe a handful, literally, out of all the ones I poured out of this box so far, maybe 5 of them that I would say, if I went to get them graded, would grade lower than what you would want graded comics. Obviously, when you go to grade comics, unless you're dealing with like a high dollar comic that's from 40 years ago, then even if it's in bad shape, it might be one you would want to get graded, even if it was a low grade, mainly just to preserve that comic, because then it would be encapsulated. But yeah, I've only seen maybe 5 that had a little bit of I'd say maybe surface wear, especially like on the spine, some yellowing of the pages. There was one that had the corner of a few pages was folded over. Easily fixed though if you just have something sitting on it for a little while. You can flatten that back out. But yeah, overall, I give them a 9.925 as far as the quality and the condition of the comics they put in this box. Variety, I give them a 10 out of 10. We've got obviously a good handful from both of the big publishers of DC Marvel. There's been a good selection of one of my favorite publishers, Image, and then we've had a good quality collection of true independent comics, which, like I've said, I don't remember what it was last video or the video before. I said sometimes you can really find diamonds in the rough when it comes to these small independent publishers that have their own titles. They have their own stable of artists and stuff they work with exclusively, and maybe this group of artists got together and they started developing the characters and stuff like that. So they just made their own like publishing company to publish their own comics. And sometimes those are the ones where you find just phenomenal characters that I believe Hollywood and like Netflix and stuff like that, they really need to really dive full throttle into the independent comic sea, if you will. I think they could find some really top-notch storylines and characters that they could do live action or animated series with, or movies. But I think they would definitely get a really good return on their investment from. All right, let's dive in and get through these. Starting with, this is it's like Awesome. This Awesome Comics. Yeah, Awesome Entertainment. This is Kaboom, #1. It looks like it is Liefeld. It's not a Liefeld cover, but the story is Rob Liefeld. Kaboom! Next we have, from First Comics, we have the Next Nexus. Limited series, 1 of 4. This is #1. Next we have Hardcores, #8, Valiant Comics. Here Come the Rookies. I might have pulled one of these out already. I know I pulled a Hardcore title, but I was thinking I pulled 2, and I think one of them was this exact same one. I have to go back and look through them. Next we have Ultraverse, Codename. I'm guessing that says Fire. Is that Firearm or Firestorm? I'm not sure. That guy, he kind of gives me kind of a Judge Dredd vibe. That kind of looks like a... Well, I don't think she's like a superhero, though. I think that's maybe just like a civilian or something that he's protecting, maybe. But yeah. Definitely like a Judge Dredd vibe. Alright, Valiant Comics #27. We have Exo Man of War, guest starring Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. Turok. I remember reading a number of the Turok comics, and I think that would definitely be a good series. Valiant Comics #22. We have Shadow. Not really familiar with this one. Or Shadow Man, I guess is what it's called. Hence why I said I'm not really familiar with it, because I didn't even see that part of the title. Alright, next we have this looks like it might have been a movie tie-in. That definitely looks like the actor that played, I can't think of what his name is. He played him, and I think he played Eric Killmonger in Black Panther. This is from Boom Studios. We have Creed, The Next Round, #1. Is that Michael? Is it Michael Jai White? Is that right? I don't know. Let's look at it. Where is it? It says creative director Michael B. Jordan. Is that what his name is? I know it's a Michael something. Interesting. It says, Creed the next round. Amara Creed was born deaf, and her mother, Bianca Creed, has completely lost her hearing before the events of this story. The Creed family uses a mix of BASL, Black American Sign Language, and lip reading to communicate with each other. And they actually think like their Black American Sign Language or BASL consultant, Roxanne Dumet, I don't know how to pronounce it. Instructor in American Sign Language, Deaf Culture and Deaf History at George Mason University's College of Education and Human Development. So there must be actually some of that, so that's actually depicted in the comic, like sign language. So it's really interesting. Yeah, comment down below if you know what his... I don't think it's Michael B. Jordan. I was thinking Michael Jai White was his name, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Alright, next we have Top Cow Image. We have number 4 of The Necromancer. Or the storyline is Lithium Part 1 of 3. Kind of interesting. The Necromancer. Next we have Kaboom Studios. We have Adventure Time. Number 30. That's a pretty popular title. I think, didn't they make Funko Pops of Adventure Time? I think at one time we had... Maybe we didn't. I was thinking maybe we had like toy premiums at the restaurant in our kids' meals for Adventure Time at one time. Yeah, I think we did. I'm almost positive at one time we did. Right, in case you don't know, I work for, I do maintenance and I work in the kitchen for a Burger King franchisee. So I worked in one restaurant, mornings, Monday through Friday, actually in the kitchen. So if you go through the Troy, Ohio, Burger King on West Main Street, early in the morning, Monday through Friday, hey, you'll see me. But I also do maintenance. We have a total of 11 locations. So here pretty soon, getting into warmer weather, I'll be mowing and trimming and mulching and maybe planting flowers. I don't know whether we're going to do flowers this year or not. We haven't done them the last couple of years. But then I also do, like minor plumbing, electrical, tile. I change out the filters on the HVAC units. All kinds of stuff. I wear many hats. That's a saying that you don't hear often. I wear a lot of hats when it comes to my job. Hexagon, number 1. Don Diablo presents Hexagon. Not sure what it looks like. It Comics, maybe? Yeah, it looks like a spaceship flying out of the video game. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Alright, let me pull out this last stack. We're going to get through these. Well, I'm going to have to grab them in 2 separate. I'll keep that box because I'll put most of these back down in there. Alright, we have Domination Factor Fantastic Four, number 2.3. Alright, Fantastic Four. Of course, that's coming out later this year. Fantastic Four First Steps. The first trailer looks good. I'm eager to see like a full trailer for it, so we can get a little more insight into what the movie is going to encompass altogether. Yeah, but it definitely looks good. All right, next we have image title Hellshock number 4. Magnus Robot Fighter, Valiant Comics number 26. Youngblood Strike File number 6. Cool cover. Alright, Shadow Man. Again, this is one that I don't remember. I don't think I've ever read. Number 11. Image. This is number 2 of the Fire from Heaven. Alan Moore, Jim Lee. War Strike, Malibu Comics Ultraverse number 2. I'm going to start breezing through these real quick. Defiant Comics, number 4 of War Dancer. Image, number 4 of Blood Wolf. That might make a good live action series. Apple Comics and Warp Graphics Myth Adventures number 12. Oh, we had this one once before. Extreme. Liefeld cover. Alright, we'll put that off to the side because I don't need to keep 2 of them. Death Blow, Image Comics number 10. Cool cover. Malibu Comics. Malibu's hot new color superheroes Protectors number 3. Alright, Defiant number 5, The Good Guys. Ninja Outcast, Is it Gaijin? Image, number 8 of New Men, New Blood Part 1. We have IUW, issue number 2 of Clue, Candlestick. Wonder if that has to do with the game Clue. This is an Image, Ghost Station Zero Part 1. Gives me kind of a Sin City vibe. Project Superpowers Chapter 2 Prelude, Dynamite Comics. Oop, I grabbed 2. Oh, I got 3. Dominion, The Last Sacrifice, Jet City Comics. Continuity Comics, this is Armor, number 5. Boom Studios 2017 Summer Blast, so this is probably just like a one-off type thing. For free comic book day. I'll set that off. I probably won't keep that. Alright, here we have a Second Sight Publishing Lady Freedom number 1. Oh, we have a Michael. Here's a Michael Straczynski. Or J. Michael Straczynski. Dream Police, issue 11. Look at that cover. Alright, free comic book day comic. We have Gloomhaven, A Hole in the Wall. This is a one-shot comic. Can't really tell much from the the cover, other than there's a hole in the wall and some kind of creature coming through it. Atomic Angels number 4. This is AMA Pro Racing in Bimoda. Okay, whatever. Got a few more. The Last Siege number 5. Image Comics. This one is, I'm not sure what publisher this is, but it says this is a prelude to the TV series Heroes Reborn. So we have Heroes Vengeance, El Vengador. I don't think I watched the Heroes Reborn. I watched the original Heroes. I actually have it on DVD. Very good series. I loved it. She Said Destroy. Looks like this is maybe Vault Comics, number 5. Alright, looks like we got 4 left. Alright, we have number 5 of Kaiser Soze. I have no idea what that is. We have Boom Studios, Soldier Zero. This is a Stan Lee. Number 1. That is just a printed signature on the cover. It's not actually signed by Stan Lee. They definitely wouldn't be putting one of those in. So I'm going to put that off to the side, though. Valiant Comics number 19 of Shadow Man. And the last one we have is Valiant Comics number 8 of Eternal Warrior. So, there we go. Finally got through them. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but some good comics in there. I'm looking forward to reading some of them. Maybe sending some of them in for grading. Comment down below. Which ones do you think I should look at first? Which ones do you think would be the best candidates to send in and get graded? Which one would you look forward to reading yourself? Or comment down below. Let me know, out of some of the characters in these comics, which ones do you think would be maybe a good investment for like Netflix or Hulu or one of these streaming services to invest in making a live action or animated series of? Maybe enough of us pick the same ones and we all kind of, put it out there, put the feelers out there so people can hear about it. Sometimes that's how things get started. People just talking about it, and then somebody in the know or with a financial backing get wind of it, and they take a look, and then lo and behold, next thing you know, you've got a series. So, let me know. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you. There's a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Until the next time, which I don't know what the next time will be, but maybe I'll mix it up. I'll get something different. Maybe I'll go through Barton's discounts. Maybe I'll buy a liquidation box of something. Maybe Tech Gear, or maybe if they have a toy one available. I don't know. I'm going to do something. Maybe I'll buy another action figure one. Even if I get the same action figures I did before, I've actually sold quite a few of the ones that I got. So it might not be bad to have some more to list. So, I don't know. I'll think of something. If you're subscribed, you'll know about it when I do. Until then,